Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, I will be reviewing the latest release from the McFarlane Toys digital line, Batgirl, Stephanie Brown. Now some of you guys may be confused that this is not her Batgirl costume, which I agree. This is more like a retool of her spoiler costume, but I think this is how she looked on the latest book titled Batgirls, wherein she is with Cassandra and also Barbara. So it's like a title that involves all three Batgirls, and I think on that comic book series, this is how she looks. So let us start with the packaging. Now, the front of the box, standard McFarlane Toys digital packaging with a clear window at the back, at the front, which shows the figure. And then at the side, it says Batgirl, Stephanie Brown, and yeah, it is from the series Batgirls. Now, at the back of the box, it shows an art from the comic book. At the side, then here's the top of the box, and here's the bottom of the box. Now, let us unbox this figure and see if McFarlane did justice to this character in action figure form. So, here are everything out of the box. The McFarlane Toys digital redemption card with the code for the digital version of this figure. Standard McFarlane Toys digital base or stand. Standard McFarlane art card with the short biography of Stephanie Brown at the back. A gold colored batarang, which I believe is just too big for her. And I believe we've seen this already a lot. This has been reused a lot with all the Batgirl figures that they released. The grappling gun hook. I mean, grappling hook gun. Here's a complete 360-degree look of the figure. I actually like how they did the cloth goods for the hood and the cape. Here's how the head sculpt look like without the hood. I believe that McFarlane did a nice job on the sculpt of the hair. Makes me wish that they should have at least given us an alternate unmasked head. So here's a close-up of the front of the figure. I like Stephanie Brown's color theme, violet and black for me, or should I say purple and black, mix very well. I think this is a reuse of the Barbara Gordon's Three Jokers Batgirl. Now let us have a look at the articulation. For the head articulation, she can look down that far. She cannot look up that much, not enough range there. S- Head tilt and side to side. For the hands, can do that. T pose. I don't think we can say that that's a butterfly articulation. Bicep cut, double jointed elbow, double pinned wrists, abdominal cut, waist rotation. She actually has a pretty good range, leaning backward. And as all McFarlane figures, she doesn't have any range to lean forward. Side to side is acceptable. Now for the legs, thigh articulation is actually pretty good. She can kick forward that far, she can kick backward that far, so she can do the split, which is actually pretty good to show the agility of this character. Then double jointed knee, then this can do that, then that, ankle rocker, toe articulation, and she can do the bandam pretty well. So that's it for the articulation. The figure scales at around 7 inches or 18 centimeters. For size comparison, here she is next to the Batman Troika version. Here she is with her wavemate, the Teen Titan Nightwing. Here she is next to Batman, the Cowardly Lot. And finally, here she is next to Tim Drake Robin. The cape of my Red Robin is actually custom. Overall, I love this figure. I've always waited for McFarlane to make a Stephanie Brown spoiler figure or a Batgirl figure. Well, I guess in this case, this is like a mix up the two. I still kind of wish that they still release the official uh, Stephanie Brown Batgirl costume, the one where that she had on her solo series. And yeah, I, I, I I mean, there isn't really that much, I guess, to do or configure in order for them to give us that version because I think this is already close to it. Just a little repaint and a nice Batgirl head sculpt of Stephanie Brown. I think that will work. And yeah, the cloth goods that they did here and the cloth hood is definitely a nice touch and a good choice for this figure because it adds a fan factor. It really adds the fan factor of this figure. And yeah, for me, I'm a fan of this figure, and this is definitely a must buy. Another good release from McFarlane Toys Digital. I'm kind of have this theory that I wish even if McFarlane loses the DC Multiverse line, that he is able to keep the DC Direct line, because technically the McFarlane Toys Digital is part of the DC Direct line, which also I think is the same when it comes to the Peach Punchers. So yeah, I hope there's gonna be like a legal technicality there that even if Mattel is able to get the DC Multiverse line, McFarlane can still create DC figures via the DC Direct McFarlane Toys Digital and Peach Puncher line. Because so far, McFarlane has never disappointed me when it comes to their McFarlane Toys Digital. This is mostly where they release their classic version and more comic accurate figures. Anyway, guys, if you reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my videos, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, guys, enjoy life and keep collecting.